Welcome to this guide to the E102 website. I hope it gives you a useful overview of the main features and how to make the most of the resources it offers. The best place to start is in the central column, which contains your study planner. From here you can access the learning materials that you need for each week and make sure that you're keeping on track with your studies. Before you do anything else, click on each of the items in this introduction section in turn. The temptation is to dive right into the learning materials and activities below, but time spent here really will help you to make more sense of everything from the start. And each of these is a link that you just click on, and that will take you to the particular information or activity named here. And it's just worth working through those right at the start of the module, just to make sure that you've made sense of everything. Once the module gets underway, work through each week in turn, reading first the relevant chapter and then completing the online activities for the week. You'll see here that the relevant chapter is available as a PDF document, but obviously it's exactly the same as the chapter in the reader that you've been sent at the start of the module. And then this is a link that you click on, and that will take you to the online activities that you're expected to work through for that particular week. And each week follows the same format. Here you've got boxes that you can click in, and a little tick will appear, and that just allows you to track your progress through the module. The left-hand side of the page contains lots of really useful information and quick links. For example, you can keep track of your progress as your tutor-marked assignment or TMA scores will appear here. Obviously this is just an example, but once you have submitted and had your first TMA returned, it will be your score that appears here, and then your score for TMA 2, and so on, so that you can track your progress through the module. The name of your tutor will appear here, and you can contact your tutor using this link via email direct from this home page. You'll also see that your next tutorial date will appear here, and that you can view your entire tutorial schedule from here. Scrolling down this full central column, you can see all 31 weeks of the module. However, sometimes having that whole module on show can feel a bit daunting, and so clicking here allows you just to have 3 weeks showing at one time, which can make things feel a little bit more manageable. And you can always, as you can see, click back so that you can scroll the entire planner here. On the right-hand side of the page, you'll find lots more useful resources. The news section is worth keeping an eye on. Any module updates are posted here, along with information about things like television or radio programmes that you might find relevant to your studies. Note that one news item here explains how to use the print on demand service that enables you to pay for the printing of some module materials if you find it easier to use print copies rather than reading on screen. And for any news item, you just click on this view button beneath it, and that will reveal the full item for you to read. The resources section contains lots of important material. For example, under assessment resources, you can access the assessment guide, which gives you important information about the writing and submission of your tutor-marked assignments or TMAs. Here you will also find each of the TMAs and the end of module assessment explained in detail. Study resources contains the materials that you will primarily access via the study planner. However, it's worth noting that some materials are available in a range of formats, which may be of use if you are working with a tablet or other device. The file formats and their limitations are explained here, and it's worth checking these before you decide whether to use one of these formats for your studies. Moving down the right-hand side of the page, the Other Formats section contains various links to the module materials, and in particular the module reader, in a range of formats, Again, really useful if you're studying on a tablet or other device. And from here, you can also download audio and video content for study offline. The glossary is a really useful link which contains a list of many of the technical or subject-specific words that you'll come across during the study of this module. And it's a really good place just to check that you understand what they mean and to try to start using those words in your own TMAs. Finally, note the location of your tutor group forum, which opens for tutors on the 1st of October and for students on the 3rd. Soon after this, the Welcome Forum will close and your tutor group forum will become your main point of contact with both your tutor and other students in your tutor group. So do click this link on the 3rd of October when it becomes live and introduce yourself to the rest of your tutor group. I hope that you found this overview of the E102 module website helpful, and if you have any further questions, do email your tutor or post a question on your tutor group forum once it opens on the 3rd of October.